Thinking about quitting your job? Well, you just stumbled upon the perfect video which will help you do just that without any hassle. Hey guys, Willen here. So I've actually quit a couple of jobs in my life before, and before I quit, I used to have so many questions running through my mind. Like every time when I wake up in the morning, I'll ask myself, do I really need this job? What if I don't go to work today? Can't I just have 1 hour more of my free time? I wish I could just stay at home and work from home. So how about you guys? Do you sometimes feel like you're stuck at your job and you just want to leave it all behind and pursue your passion? Well, millennials, hold up. Before you make any drastic moves, here are 4 important steps that you need to take before you quit that job. So let's dive right into step number 1, millennials, assessing your finances. Before you take the leap, you need to make sure you have enough money saved up and planned out for your next steps after you quit. And remember, millennials, you need to be very sure of your budget, because once you go out that door, there's no going back. You should understand that businesses can fail at any time. So if you're venturing into a business, there's no assurance that you are going to succeed in that business. Reason why you need to plan your finances properly, and also make sure you have backup finances, because if you are diving into a particular business and that business fails, that will be very disastrous for you. So you need to make sure that you have enough budget that will help you stay afloat, to help you have a steady income flow. Because guys, you know, if you are quitting your job, you obviously need to be able to pay your rent for maybe about 6 months or more. You need to be able to handle your feeding, your expenses, maybe your car bills, and handling all of these expenses is not an easy task. So you need to make sure that you are ready and prepared for this. And talking about being ready and prepared for this, guys, that leads us to the very next important step, which is for you to do your homework and plan. This is extremely important for your success after you quit your job, because you know, once you quit your job, you are going out into the world. You no longer feel secured like you felt secured when you had your job. So you need to make sure that you plan perfectly in order to avoid any mistakes. For example, if you are planning to dive into a particular type of business, you need to understand the types of risks that you experience when you start that business. Or if you are planning to find a new job, you need to be sure that if you are leaving job A for job B is probably better than job A, because you know, sometimes the grass always looks much greener on the other side, and everything always looks flashy when you're not on that other side. So you have to do your best to do your proper research and do lots of planning while you still have your other job. And like I told you guys at the beginning of this video, I actually quit a couple of jobs before, and quitting these jobs at the beginning was so hard for me because I had no plan. I didn't do my homework before I quit. Without proper planning and preparation, I went out there, I tried to start a business, but it didn't work out. Why was that? That didn't work out because I didn't do the right homework, and that was probably because I was so excited that I was gonna quit a 9-to-5 job and get out into the free world and start doing something that I love. But then sometimes the thing that you love might not work out when you quit your job. So when you get there and you realize that everything didn't work out the way you planned it, you might find yourself frustrated. And for example, millennials, if you are planning to launch a particular business, you should look around the area where you are planning to launch that business and find out who your competitors are, if there are customers who would want to consume the product that you will be selling in that area, and also research on what might go wrong if you launch that business, so that you'll be able to get an idea of what might happen in the long run before you get there. So guys, you need to understand that finance and planning are just the very first 2 steps. The very next 2 points are extremely important for you to put them together in order to assure your success after you quit your job, which then leads us to the very 3rd step of sharpening your skills. Remember, you've been at a particular job for a particular time frame. So if you have to go back into the job market, or if you have to go back to start a new business, you need to learn new skills. You need to adapt to the system, because you know, the world is changing every single day. Trends are changing. There's the advancement of AI, you know, ChatGPT, and lots of technology out there which is new recently. So if you are quitting your job which you are familiar with to go out there and start experimenting new stuff, you need to make sure that any skill that you have, or even the skills that you do not have, sharpen them. Maybe if you're planning to run a business and you have no skills in accounting, for example, or you have no skills in business management, all of these courses can be learned online. You can go to websites like Skillshare. Of course, I've spoken about websites like that where you can learn skills. On this channel, you can check out some of my old videos which can definitely help you learn the skills that you need. Of course, you are going to hire most of these people to handle those parts, but you can't just hire people without having at least an idea in those sectors. Since you are still a small business, you might not have a lot of money to be able to spend in those aspects. So my best bet will be for you to learn most of these skills, and you need to understand that when you sharpen these skills, it will help you to be able to launch your business successfully. You need to accept learning, guys. If you are quitting your job these days to start a new job or to open a new business, you need to be open to learning new things. Your mind needs to be open, because the truth is that it's not easy out there. So you need to learn as much as possible in the shortest possible time. Do your research, learn as much as you can before you quit. So that once you quit, you would already have an idea about what you are going to experience, and you'll be well equipped with the right skills that you need in the market where you are heading into. And talking about the market which you are heading into, guys, that leads us to the very next step, which is step number 4, which is for you to build strong networks and relationships. Remember, sometimes your success in business, your success in getting a new job depends on who you know or who knows you. You need to understand that networking is extremely important for your success, for your future, for the future of your business in general. You need to make sure that you know the right people. Go to conferences, go to seminars, go to entrepreneurship events where you can learn new things. You can listen to speeches from already experienced entrepreneurs who have launched businesses before. And from such events, you can even get a chance to meet some of your potential customers, and you can even meet persons who will be able to help you grow your business much faster, because of course, if you're about to launch a business, you're not an island. You can't succeed on your own. You need to network with so many people. You need to learn from as many people as possible for you to become successful. And now, guys, let me just be frank. You need to understand that quitting your job is not an easy task. It's a very difficult task. It's a very tough task. Transitioning from your job to the unemployed life, or into a business life, or into another job is not easy. It requires time. It requires effort. It requires research. It requires planning. It requires financial backup. It requires a whole lot of stuff that you need to put in place. Don't just get up and say you want to quit your job because you see other people quitting the jobs. No, not that way. Sometimes even staying at your job is much more advantageous. You can stay at your job and launch a business as your side hustle. And then once you are sure that that side hustle can fund your bills, handle your life, and make sure that you get a level of financial freedom that you aim to achieve, then you can quit your job. And talking about you quitting your job or not quitting your job to start a new business, you can check out this video right here. This is a video that I made, and it's going to help you understand the necessary steps you need to take in order for you to be successful at launching your business so that you avoid failure. If you found this video helpful and valuable, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Thanks to your returning subscribers. You are amazing. And don't forget, this is Willen. See you next time.